Well, hello again, and welcome to the Reformed Review. I'm Pastor Kevin O'Connor from Oak Grove Baptist Church, and today I have one of my favorite study Bibles. I put it back in the box so I can show you the beautiful box that it comes in, but this is the CSB Ancient Faith Study Bible, and I use this Bible nearly every week. I at least look at whatever text I'm preaching from and look at the commentary from this because it has such great uh, um, commentary from ancient church fathers of all different backgrounds. It is quite simply one of my favorite Bibles. Now, they have this in a premium version now with a goat skin covered, it's edge lined with nice ribbons. But I'm going to tell you, I don't want one. I have plenty of goatskin Bibles. I absolutely love this one. This one is crimson leather touch over board, and it just looks amazing to me. I want to go ahead and flip this box over. You can pause this if you want to read that section. It's got study notes from early church fathers. It has exclusive featured articles, profiles of early church fathers, twisted truth callouts. The 10.25 typeface on this is great for me because, I wear glasses. The 8-point font on the study notes is really handy as well. I'm going to tell you, I have absolutely fallen in love with this Bible. Like I said, they have it in premium version now, but I honestly don't know that I want one. I really, look at that. I want to go ahead and get this out of the box for you. This leather touch overboard is, I think, one of the best hardback Bibles that I have ever owned. I am completely thrilled with this Bible. I'm having a struggle with that box. I'm sorry. I am absolutely thrilled with this Bible. I want to go ahead and let you look at that crimson color leather touch overboard. So it is a hardback. Look at that spine work. You got CSB, Holy Bible, Christian Standard, Holman. You have your, I guess, printed on spine hubs to give it a little bit of elegance. I want you to notice how they have darkened the edges of this Bible to make it look older. I love that attention to detail on this cover. Even though it's a leather touch, it feels really good on this board. The back and the front are just phenomenal. I love this gold gilding that they've put on here. Look at the gold gilding on the page. It is mirror finished. This is a thumb indexed version. That gold gilding is great. Now the ribbons on this are actually decent. You can see that it is got black headbands. It has a black and a red ribbon. I've been using this so they're not tucked in. Now, they are, from what it looks like, double-sided satin ribbons, but they're only about 1/4 of an inch, and you see the black tail bands there. This is a hardback, so there's no flop to it or none of that, but look at this. When you open it, your liner is got a great design on it. This is a paste down liner, obviously, because it's a hardback. I can't tell that it has any reinforcement tape. I would bet that it does. When you get in it, what you'll notice is you have some yellowed or cream colored paper. I want you to notice, let me get a piece of paper. I have white 5x8 notebook sheets that I use. And if I can get this light up here, you can see this is cream colored and this is white, okay? I love the look of the cream color paper in this Bible. I think it really adds to the effect. I mean, they're talking about ancient church fathers, and they want this book to look ancient as well. I think they did a really good job. You carry the same theme that's on the cover on this title page. Then you have your copyright page. It comes, this one actually comes in a brown hardcover, a crimson leather touch, a crimson leather touched index, tan leather touch, and tan leather touch index. Now that was when it first came out, but now, like I said, they have a premium version of this, a handcrafted version with a goatskin cover, edge lined, sewn in, sewn in liner, and all the works. So here you have your table of contents, books of the Bible. You have all your additional material. They have the page numbers for the additional material. When you go to the additional features, what you see is you have articles, and I have read a few of them, and anytime I read a study Bible and read articles out of the study Bible, I make sure I highlight it so that I know that I have read this, okay? You have articles from Augustine, Irenaeus, Ambrosia, Clement of Alexandria, Athanasius of Alexandria, Hilary Portiers, again, Tertullian, Georgia of Nazareus. You have Georgia of Nicaea. You have Justin Martyr. You have Basil the Great, Gregory the Great. You have John Chrysostom and George Nicaea. You have all kinds of ancient church fathers. Cyril of Alexandria, Jerome. You have just a plethora, okay? Also, you continue with your additional features. You have twisted truths. You have confessional quotes that are throughout the commentary. Here's the contributors to this Bible, and I want to hold that up so you can pause it and look them up if you want to. And then once you're done with that, you get into acknowledgments, okay? And these are all, I'm guessing, people who they have used some of their material in this. You have a compiler's note from James Stuart Bell. You have the introduction to the Christian Standard Bible, and if you haven't read that, I would highly recommend you read that. You have abbreviations in the CSB Bible, reading the Bible with the church fathers. I love this article. I think it's worth a read. Christology, of the ecumenical councils. This is a great article. I think it's well worth your time. You have another one, the participation in the Trinity, okay? And then you have the Old Testament. Again, they are keeping with the design that's on the cover. And then you get into Genesis. You have an introduction book, or introduction page for the book of Genesis. And then you get right into the text. Now, the text is 10.25 font, which is very nice. And then your commentary, which is quite a bit, is 8-point font. So it makes it really easy to read. Now, here is an article from one of the church fathers. And this article, it is great. It's Augustine, okay? But this is a full-page article. You know, it's a section out of one of his teachings on creation. So this is just really good stuff. And if you just look at the notes on the first page, I just want to call out some of the people that are mentioned in chapter 1 of Genesis. Basil the Great, Ephraim the Syrian, Augustine, Cyril of Jerusalem, Augustine, Origen, Gregory of Nicaea, Basil the Great. You've just got a plethora of church fathers that are being cited within the first page of this Bible, okay? Like I said, it is thumb indexed. Very well done. This Bible is very well put together. I don't know that I've ever looked in between the testaments in this Bible. So let's go and look and see if there's anything in between the testaments. And we're at Haggai, Zechariah. Here, you got to flip one more, Kevin. There we go. All right. So, no, there's nothing in between the testaments. There's no intertestamental information. You just get into the New Testament. Again, they're keeping with the same theme on the cover. I'd like to say again, this cream colored paper I love. I have a couple other Bibles with this cream colored paper. I think it's the Redemption Bible. The ESV Story of Redemption Bible has this cream colored paper. I believe let me see, I'm going to walk over here because I can't read from across the room. The Story of Redemption Bible and the Gospel Transformation Study Bible, both I think have this cream colored paper. But when you get into Matthew, again, you have a full page introduction to the book of Matthew and then right into the text. Look at these, the beginning letter of the first book of Matthew. You get this great big A. Now they normally when they do this in a Bible, they'll do it at the beginning of each chapter, not at the beginning of each book. It seems that they're doing it at the beginning of each book. Now that I've noticed that, let's go to Mark and see if that's what's happening. Because I know it's not in any of these other pages. You notice that Matthew, there's nothing on Matthew 26. It doesn't stand out. So let's see if Mark 1, yes. So at the beginning of every book of the Bible, you're going to have a enlarged decorative letter at the beginning of that book. Now, there is extra biblical material at the back of this Bible. I want to go ahead and get to that real quick. It's not a whole bunch because they put most of what they wanted in the text and just sporadically placed throughout the scriptures, okay? So there we have Revelation, and then you have an article, the canon of the scripture. Then you have the Apostles' Creed. You have the Nicene Creed. And then you have suggested readings. I love this section of suggested reading. There are books in here that I haven't necessarily read that I want to read. And this is a valuable little resource to point you in the direction of some good reading from the early church fathers. Now we get right into a bibliographical index. You get, I believe, you get a few pages of that. Looks like probably 15 to 20 pages of the biographical index. And then you have your concordance, triple column format. So it's going to be quite extensive. And then when you're done with the concordance, you have some pages for notes. There's not a lot, probably, 5 to 6 pages, front and back maybe. And then you have your normal, CSB maps. They're on cardstock. The neat thing is, though, you can see that this is a Smithsonian binding. You can see their overcast stitching on the back here. So this is going to hold up very well, okay? Like I said, I can't tell because of this being a hardback if there's reinforcement tape here or not. And the way that this liner is decorated makes it difficult to see. Doesn't look like it, but this paper is so thick, okay? I think that you're probably going to be able to get away with it having real good use of it without that being a problem. Now, the great thing about this text block being sewn, if you ever did have an issue with this coming apart, you could get this replaced with a goat skin, with a cowhide at a rebinder, probably fairly easy, okay? They do make this in goat skin now in a premium edition. It's going to be a little over $115 or something like that for this version in goatskin, edge lined, all that good stuff. But this one here, I love this crimson red color. It stays out of the box and on my shelf because I use this Bible. Like I said, I at least refer to it to see maybe what one of the early church fathers said that might be helpful in understanding whatever text I'm preaching from. If you don't have an Ancient Faith Study Bible, I encourage you to go and get one. They are worth every penny. Maybe you're not a fan of the CSB. Don't use it for daily reading. Use it simply for the content that's in this Bible. It would be worth the money that you pay for this. And I believe this one in retails, it's $79 on the box. Try to get that up there where you can see it, where you can pause it and get the ISBN number. But you're going to pay $35, $40 for it on christianbooks.com, on Lifeway. They, in the Crimson Board, not too expensive, but you're getting a great Bible. All right, check it out. I want you guys to go ahead and share this video. I want you to subscribe if you haven't. And do me a favor to help you know when I'm putting new content out. Hit the bell notification so that you'll be updated whenever I put out a new video. Now, last time I did a Bible that you couldn't really get anymore. I wanted to do a review today of a Bible you can get. The next one that I'm going to do is probably going to be an HCSB limited edition that you're not going to be able to get anymore, but it's just a really nice Bible that I like and one that I want to show you, okay? Anyway, God bless you, and we'll see you next time.